let's talk depression. Depression can be so complex. Feeling depressed and really being severely and in deep depression, there is a huge difference. You can just be depressed about certain things. But if you don't turn it around soon enough, you can get into deep depression. And I'm talking about knowing depression. See, most people resist their depression. They resist how they feel. And you could be trying to just barely have your head above the water. That is a lot of people, and we are not aware of it because we're just resisting how we feel left and right. Now with me, I know depression. I knew depression. I dealt with depression for very, very many years, up until 2019. And everything turned around for me because I got to know the version of myself that was depressed, the version that was in deep, deep depression. And I wasn't actually aware that I was like that because I put on a mask over the years. And I'm 37 years old. I'm gonna be 38. I put a mask over my face every year with a smile on my face to cover up how I was feeling inside. And when you are going through depression as a kid, when you're going through depression as a teenager and then into your adult years, you don't really know how to be anything but smiley and hiding how you feel inside. When nobody knows how you're feeling and you're not putting it out there and you are just trying to make others happy and smile and putting out so much love, typically it's because there is a side of you deep down, that inner world is deteriorating. We're really trying to hide and cover up how we're feeling. And this can actually get worse over the years. So to make this short, to know depression, to get to know that version of you that is in depression, like deep, deep depression, it's the only way we can turn it around. To get to know that version of you, because remember, the version that you are right now in this moment, you'll never be that version again. And we get an opportunity every single day to get to know ourselves. The way I look at it from my view, from my perspective, and my own journey, my own awareness, we're just getting to know ourselves because it's like we come here not knowing ourselves. We come here with no memory and we're very unfamiliar with who we are. And then we get this opportunity to have a journey, have a whole life experience to get to know ourselves. But we're trained to get to know ourselves through others. And we're trying to figure everybody else out in our lives. But we were never taught how to get to know ourselves. We were never trained to get to know ourselves. We were never taught and told how to love ourselves. So here we are in this moment, aware, awake, conscious to everything along up until this moment in our entire journey. And everybody is getting the opportunity to get to know themselves, get to know who they are through their life experiences, through their circumstances and situations and trials and triumphs and turbulations and resentment and guilt and grieving. We're getting to know ourselves on multiple levels and so many layers. It's like we're taking the mask off and it's starting to reveal to us who we truly are. But just remember this. Depression is just like playing a character. And when we get into depression, when we are feeling depressed, it's like our inner selves, our true selves, are just trying to tell us that we are no longer liking the character we're playing, our avatar, if you want to say it, our avatar, and the role we're playing here. So we have to get into this dark cocoon, because it's like a human metamorphosis, and put ourselves in a position to where we don't recognize ourselves. We don't recognize our environment. Everything's unfamiliar. You don't know anybody anymore. You may have lost your job or the love of your life, or just something so tragic to put you in a place where you are alone in the dark. And if you don't allow yourself to go there, you will never know the other side of it, because it's all about knowing the other side of you and knowing that there's always a two-sided coin. And what side of the coin are you allowing yourself to see? Because there's not just one side, there's always two. And you have to get to know yourself by knowing both sides of yourself. You could put up a front and to show people that you're so happy and you are loving life, but on the other side of that, you could be dying inside. All I'm asking is that you get to know the other side of yourself by peeling away the layers and being okay with the version of you that is depressed, that is in depression, in order to see the other side and know the other side of that coin.